They say they love you. The saying happens occasionally, happens during moments when they're feeling close, happens after you've been patient with their withdrawal, happens when things feel safe enough for expressing, happens in ways that sound sincere, sound genuine, sound like real admission of feeling. But saying doesn't prove feeling. Words without demonstration are just words, are sounds that communicate concept without proving concept is true, are expressions that might be genuine, or might be what they think they should say, or might be what keeps you accommodating their defended position. You can't know through hearing, can't determine authenticity through words alone, can't trust verbal expression when verbal expression exists alongside behavior that contradicts expression. They say love, they withdraw, they say you matter, they take you for granted, they say they care, they're emotionally unavailable, they say commitment, they remain inconsistent, words and behavior contradicting, creating confusion about what's real, creating doubt about whether they genuinely feel what they're saying. You want proof, want evidence beyond words, want demonstration that proves feeling is genuine, want behavior that confirms what verbal expression claims, want something tangible that shows they love you, actually love you, genuinely love you in ways that transcend defended self-interest. Love you as whole person, not as provider of comfortable accommodation. Love you enough to sacrifice defended comfort. Love you in ways that make defending less important than honoring you. You want proof because words alone are insufficient. Because defended people can say love while being incapable of demonstrating love through sustained behavior. Because I love you from defended person might mean I love what you provide. I love that you accommodate my defended position. I love having you while maintaining defended comfort. I love not being alone while not being vulnerable. All different from I love you, I see you, I value you. I'm willing to sacrifice defended comfort because your well-being matters more than my comfort. The difference between love that serves them and love that honors you is massive. Words alone can't reveal which kind of love they're claiming. Understanding what actually proves genuine love, what behavior demonstrates real feeling versus what behavior reveals defended attachment, what single sign indicates authentic love that transcends self-interest, what specific sacrifice proves they love you enough to choose your well-being over their defended comfort, helps you see difference between being needed for what you provide and being loved for who you are. But understanding also requires brutal honesty. Genuine love existing doesn't automatically mean they have capacity to sustain genuine love. Doesn't mean authentic feeling translates to functional partnership. Doesn't mean proof of real love creates proof of readiness for relationship. They can love you genuinely, can lack capacity to honor love through sustained available partnership, can prove love exists, can fail to prove capacity exists, both possible, both requiring evaluation. Proof of love is starting point. Capacity to sustain love through reciprocal partnership is different evaluation requiring different evidence. Why most signs, people think, prove love, don't actually prove love, the difference between defended attachment and genuine love. Understanding what doesn't prove love helps you see what behaviors reveal. Defended attachment disguised as love rather than authentic love that transcends self-interest. Them saying I love you proves nothing. Words without consistent demonstrative behavior are performative, not authentic. They say the words. Say, I love you during intimate moments. Say it after you've been particularly patient. Say it when things feel good. Say it when they're feeling grateful for your accommodation. The saying feels significant, feels like admission, feels like vulnerability, feels like them finally expressing what you've been hoping they feel. But saying proves nothing. Proves nothing because words are easy. Words don't cost defended comfort. Words don't require sacrifice. Words don't demand vulnerability beyond momentary verbal expression. Words are safe. Our way of expressing without demonstrating. Our way of keeping you accommodating through verbal confirmation that doesn't require behavioral follow-through. They can say love while being emotionally unavailable. Can say love while withdrawing. Can say love while taking you for granted. Can say love while being inconsistent. Can say love while maintaining every defended pattern. Words without behavior are performance, are them saying what maintains relationship without requiring them to be different in relationship. Genuine love isn't proven through saying, is proven through doing, through demonstrating, through behavior that consistently matches words, through sacrifices that prove words are true, through choosing your well-being when choice costs them defended comfort. Words might accompany genuine love, don't prove genuine love. Only behavior proves. Only sustained demonstration proves. Only consistent choosing you over defended comfort proves. They say love, prove nothing. They demonstrate love through sacrifice, prove everything. Don't accept words as proof. Require demonstration. Require behavior. Require evidence that love they're claiming exists in ways that affect how they treat you. Words without demonstration are empty. Are performance? Are them saying what they think they should say, or what keeps you staying without requiring them to actually be different? Reject words as proof. Require action. Them staying in relationship proves nothing. Presence without emotional availability is defended attachment, not love. They stay. Stay in relationship. Stay present physically. Stay committed nominally. Stay in partnership structurally. The staying feels significant. Feels like proof they want you. Feels like evidence they're choosing you. Feels like them demonstrating commitment through continued presence. But staying proves nothing. Proves nothing because defended people stay in relationships that serve them. Stay because relationship provides what they need. Emotional availability from you, consistency from you, understanding from you, accommodation from you. Stay because relationship works for them, works because you're absorbing costs of their defended position, works because you're making defended positions sustainable through your effort, works because they're getting benefits without costs. Staying in relationship that serves them doesn't prove love, proves relationship is functional for them, proves they're getting needs met, proves defended position is being accommodated. All self-serving, all about relationship serving them, nothing about them loving you. Genuine love isn't proven through staying, is proven through being emotionally available while staying, through being reciprocal while staying, through meeting your needs while staying, through sacrificing defended comfort while staying, through presence being accompanied by emotional intimacy. Defended attachment is staying while being emotionally absent, is presence without availability, is commitment without reciprocity, is relationship without intimacy, is them being there while being defended, all staying, none loving. They stay because relationship serves them, doesn't prove they love you, proves relationship is beneficial for them. Don't accept staying as proof of love. Require emotional availability, require reciprocity, require them being present emotionally, not just physically. Require staying, being accompanied by actual partnership, not just defended presence that benefits them while leaving you emotionally alone. Them showing jealousy proves nothing. Possessiveness is ego protection, not love. Wanting to keep you doesn't mean valuing you. They show jealousy. Show it when others show interest in you. Show it when you're getting attention elsewhere. Show it when someone else is providing what they're not providing. Show it through being bothered, through being territorial, through being possessive, through not wanting others to have access to you. The jealousy feels significant, feels like proof they care, feels like evidence you matter, feels like them being affected by potential loss. But jealousy proves nothing. Proves nothing because jealousy is ego protection, not love, is them wanting to keep what's theirs, is possessiveness, is not wanting someone else to have you, is protecting their ego by preventing you from choosing someone else, is territorial behavior that serves their defended self-interest. Jealousy about you doesn't mean they value you, means they don't want someone else to have you, means they want to maintain possession, means they're protecting ego that would be damaged by you choosing someone else. Genuine love isn't proven through jealousy, it's proven through honoring, through valuing, through treating you in ways that demonstrate your worth, through meeting your needs so well that jealousy is unnecessary because you're satisfied, through being so present and available and reciprocal that you're not seeking attention elsewhere. Jealousy without honoring is possessiveness, is defended ego wanting to keep you without valuing you, is not wanting to lose without actually having you emotionally, is territorial protection that serves them, doesn't prove they love you, proves they don't want someone else to have you. Those are different, very different. Someone can be jealous about you while taking you for granted, can be possessive while being emotionally unavailable, can not want others to have you while not valuing you themselves. Jealousy proves ego protection, doesn't prove love. Don't accept jealousy as evidence they love you. Require actual valuing. Require actual honoring. Require them treating you well enough that jealousy is unnecessary defense against losing what they're not properly valuing. Them coming back after withdrawal proves nothing. Return without sustained change is pattern, not transformation. Pursuing after distance doesn't prove love developed during distance. They withdraw, create distance, go silent, become unavailable, disappear emotionally or physically, then return. Return after days or weeks or months of absence. Return with intensity. Return with expressed feeling. Return saying they missed you. Return pursuing you. Return trying to restore connection. The return feels significant. Feels like proof they love you. Feels like them realizing during distance what you mean to them. Feels like absence creating recognition. Feels like them coming back because love made absence unbearable. But return proves nothing. Proves nothing because returning without change is pattern, is defended cycle, is them withdrawing to restore defended comfort then returning when loneliness or need exceeds comfort of distance, is them pursuing after withdrawal, not because love developed, but because defended position became uncomfortable, is return that serves them, serves their need for connection they can't sustain, serves their wanting closeness temporarily before next withdrawal. Return without sustained change is pattern. Pattern isn't love. Pattern is defended cycle that repeats. Genuine love isn't proven through returning after withdrawal, is proven through not withdrawing, through sustained presence, through consistent emotional availability, through them doing work that prevents withdrawal, through patterns changing through therapeutic intervention. Returning proves they experience need for connection, doesn't prove they love you, doesn't prove they've developed capacity to sustain connection, doesn't prove withdrawal won't happen again. Proves defended cycle includes return phase. Return phase feels like them loving you. Is them needing you after defended distance created loneliness. Need isn't love. Return isn't transformation. Pattern continuing through return doesn't prove love exists, proves cycle exists. Don't accept return as proof they love you. Require sustained presence. Require therapeutic work preventing withdrawal. Require pattern changing, not pattern continuing through defended cycle of withdrawal and return that serves their defended rhythm without proving love that honors you. The only real proof of genuine love, the single behavior that demonstrates authentic feeling. There's one behavior that proves genuine love in ways no other behavior proves. Understanding this sign helps you see difference between defended attachment and authentic love. They consistently choose your well-being over their defended comfort. Sustained sacrifice of defended position for your needs proves love transcends self-interest. The proof, consistent choice. Choice of your well-being over their defended comfort. Choice made repeatedly. Choice made sustainably. Choice demonstrated through pattern of behavior, not through single instance. Choice proven through them pursuing therapy, despite therapy terrifying them because you need partner doing work. Them maintaining closeness, despite closeness triggering wounds because you need consistent presence. Them expressing vulnerability, despite vulnerability feeling dangerous because you need to see actual feelings. Them staying present during conflict, despite every instinct screaming to withdraw because you need them to work through difficulties together. Them committing to future despite commitment, feeling like trap because you need security. All choices. All them choosing your well-being. All them sacrificing defended comfort. All them prioritizing your needs over their defended safety. All demonstrating your well-being matters more to them than their comfort. Your needs matter more than their defended position. Honoring you matters more than protecting themselves. The consistent choosing is what proves love. Proves it because defended people don't consistently sacrifice defended comfort unless love is authentic, unless love is strong enough to make sacrifice worth the cost. Unless person being sacrificed for matters more than defended position being maintained. One-time sacrifice might be crisis response, might be them sacrificing temporarily to prevent loss, might be performance designed to keep you without requiring sustained change. But consistent sacrifice is different, is pattern, is them repeatedly choosing your well-being, repeatedly sacrificing defended comfort, repeatedly prioritizing you over defending. Pattern of sacrifice proves this is genuine. This is them loving you enough that defended comfort is less important than your well-being. This is authentic love that transcends defended self-interest. This is them valuing you more than they value defended safety. Pattern proves what words can't prove, proves what staying doesn't prove, proves what jealousy doesn't prove, proves what returning doesn't prove, proves love is real, is authentic, is strong enough to consistently override defended protection. Understand specifics of what consistent choosing looks like. They pursue therapy, not just talk about therapy, not just start therapy when you threaten to leave, then stop therapy when relationship feels secure. Pursue sustained therapy with attachment specialist. Pursue for months, for years. Pursue because your well-being requires partner who's doing work, and your requiring work matters more than their fear of therapy. They maintain closeness. Not just during good times, during all times, during difficult times, during triggered times, during times when withdrawal would feel safer. Maintain despite discomfort. Maintain because you need consistent presence, and your need matters more than their discomfort with sustaining closeness. They express vulnerability, not just once to prove they can, regularly, consistently. Share feelings even when sharing feels dangerous. Share because you need to see what they feel, and your need to see matters more than their fear of being seen. They stay present during conflict. Don't withdraw. Don't shut down. Don't leave. Don't go silent. Stay. Stay engaged. Stay working through difficulty. Stay because you need them to stay, and your need matters more than their instinct to flee. They commit to future, plan with you, build with you, create security with you. Don't hedge, don't keep options open, don't maintain escape routes. Commit because you need security, and your need matters more than their fear of commitment. All specific behaviors, all demonstrating consistent choice of your well-being over their defended comfort, all proving through pattern that love is authentic, is strong enough to consistently override defending, is genuine enough to create sustained sacrifice, is real enough to make your needs more important than their defended safety. But understand this carefully. Consistent choosing proves love exists, doesn't automatically prove capacity is sustainable, doesn't prove they can maintain choosing indefinitely, doesn't prove sacrifice won't become too costly at some point, doesn't prove love being genuine creates relationship being functional long-term. They can love you genuinely, can consistently choose your well-being for a period of time, while eventually reaching a limit where choosing becomes unsustainable and defended position reasserts. Genuine love proves feeling, doesn't prove unlimited capacity, proves they care enough to sacrifice, doesn't prove they can sacrifice indefinitely, proves love transcends self-interest, doesn't prove transcendence is permanent versus temporary state, created through crisis that fades when crisis resolves. Consistent choosing proves love, doesn't prove capacity. Both require evaluation. Love proved through choosing. Capacity proved through sustained choosing over years, not months. Through choosing continuing even when relationship isn't in crisis. Through sacrifice remaining consistent even when urgency of potential loss isn't creating motivation. Why? This specific proof matters more than any other sign. What sacrifice reveals about depth of feeling. Understanding why consistent sacrifice proves love uniquely helps you see what this behavior reveals that other behaviors don't reveal. Sacrifice is only behavior that costs them defended safety. Everything else can be performed without threatening defended position. Only choosing your well-being over defended comfort proves love is stronger than wounds. Other signs don't cost defended safety, don't threaten defended position. Words don't cost safety, can say love while remaining defended. Staying doesn't cost safety, can stay while being emotionally unavailable. Jealousy doesn't cost safety, can be possessive while being defended. Returning doesn't cost safety, can come back after withdrawal without changing defended patterns. All behaviors that exist alongside defended position. All ways of appearing to love while maintaining defended comfort. None requiring actual sacrifice of defended safety. All performable without threatening defended position. That's why they don't prove love, because defended people can do all of them while remaining fundamentally defended, can perform all of them while love serves defended self-interest without transcending defended self-interest. But sacrificing defended comfort for your well-being costs defended safety, costs it directly, costs it unavoidably. Pursuing therapy costs safety by requiring facing wounds. Maintaining closeness costs safety by requiring sustained vulnerability. Expressing feelings costs safety by requiring being seen. Staying present during conflict costs safety by preventing defended escape. Committing costs safety by eliminating defended freedom. All costing defended safety. All threatening defended position. All requiring them to be less defended. All scary. All uncomfortable. All things defended people avoid, because avoiding is how defended position is maintained. The fact that they're doing these things, doing things that cost defended safety, doing things that threaten defended position, doing things that require being less defended, proves something powerful. Proves love is stronger than wounds. Proves honoring you is more important than protecting themselves. Proves your well-being matters enough to override defended safety. Nothing else proves this. Only sacrifice that costs defended safety proves love is stronger than defending. The costing safety is what makes sacrifice real proof, is what makes consistent choosing different from other signs, is what reveals depth of feeling. Defended people don't sacrifice defended safety unless feeling is profound, unless love is authentic, unless person being sacrificed for matters more than defended comfort matters. They're choosing your well-being over defended safety proves. You matter more than their wounds matter. Your needs matter more than their defended protection matters. Honoring you matters more than protecting themselves matters. Love is strong enough to override core defended programming. Strong enough to make safety less important than honoring you. Strong enough to consistently choose you over defended position that exists to protect from exactly the vulnerability that choosing you requires. The strength of love required to consistently override defended safety is enormous, is proof that feeling is genuine, is demonstration that love transcends defended self-interest in ways that defended attachment never transcends. It proves they see you as whole person worth honoring. Defended attachment sees you as provider. Genuine love sees you as person deserving, honoring regardless of what you provide. Defended attachment sees you as function, as provider, as person who accommodates defended position, as source of emotional availability while they remain defended, as person who absorbs costs of their defended comfort, as supply, as accommodation, as benefit they receive, defended attachment organized around what you provide, around how relationship serves them, around benefits they get from you being accommodating. Defended attachment is transactional, is them getting what they need, your emotional availability, your consistency, your patience, your understanding, without having to provide reciprocal emotional availability because you accommodate them being defended. Defended attachment doesn't see you as whole person, sees you as provider of specific benefits that make their defended position sustainable, but genuine love sees you differently, sees you as whole person with needs deserving meeting, as person with wounds deserving care, as person with vulnerability deserving protection, as person with worth deserving honoring, as person beyond what you provide, as person valuable independent of benefits you offer, as person worth sacrificing defended comfort for, because honoring whole person is more important than maintaining defended comfort. Genuine love isn't transactional, isn't organized around what you provide, is organized around who you are, around honoring you, around meeting your needs because your needs matter, around caring for your wounds because your wounds matter, around protecting your vulnerability because you matter, around sacrificing defended comfort because you're worth the sacrifice. The seeing you as whole person is what genuine love does, what defended attachment doesn't do, what consistent sacrifice proves. When they consistently choose your well-being over defended comfort, choice proves they see you as person deserving honoring, see you as whole person beyond benefits you provide, see you as worth sacrificing for, see your needs as legitimate, see your well-being as important, see you as person valuable enough that honoring you matters more than protecting themselves. The seeing is what love is. What defended attachment isn't. Defended attachment uses, genuine love honors. Defended attachment takes, genuine love gives. Defended attachment organizes around what it gets. Genuine love organizes around honoring person being loved. Consistent sacrifice proves honoring, proves seeing, proves genuine love that sees you as whole person worth sacrificing defended comfort for. Nothing else proves this. Only behavior that costs them defended safety to provide you well-being proves they see you as person worth honoring rather than as provider worth using. It demonstrates their wounds don't control them. Ability to choose against core programming proves they've done work developing capacity beyond defended baseline. Defended position is core programming, is automatic response, is how wounded system protects itself, is psychological default created by trauma. Defended people withdraw automatically when triggered, become unavailable automatically when closeness feels threatening, create distance automatically when vulnerability is required, shut down automatically during conflict, avoid commitment automatically when commitment feels like trap, all automatic, all core programming, all how wounded system functions without conscious intervention. Defended position isn't choice for defended people, is automatic response to perceived threat, is wounds controlling behavior, is trauma determining how they function in intimate relationships. The automatic nature is what makes defended position so persistent, so resistant to change, so difficult to override. Isn't them choosing to be defended, is them being controlled by wounds that create defended programming. But consistent sacrifice proves something different. Proves wounds don't control them. Proves they can choose against core programming. Proves they've developed capacity to override automatic defended response. Proves conscious choice is stronger than automatic defending. When they pursue therapy despite terror, they're overriding automatic avoidance of facing wounds. When they maintain closeness despite triggering, they're overriding automatic withdrawal. When they express vulnerability despite danger feeling, they're overriding automatic defending against being seen. When they stay during conflict despite flight instinct, they're overriding automatic escape response. When they commit despite trapped feeling, they're overriding automatic commitment avoidance. All overriding, all choosing against core programming, all demonstrating wounds don't control. Conscious choice controls. Desire to honor you is stronger than automatic defended response. The overriding proves work has occurred. Proves therapeutic intervention has developed capacity. Proves they've done internal work, creating ability to choose against automatic programming. Proves capacity exists beyond defended baseline. Defended people without work can't override core programming. Can't choose against automatic response. Can't sacrifice defended safety. Can't maintain closeness when triggered. Can't stay when every instinct screams to flee. Automatic defending controls behavior. But defended people with sustained therapeutic work can develop capacity to override. Can develop conscious choice stronger than automatic response. Can create ability to choose your well-being despite wounds screaming for defended comfort. Their consistent choosing proves work occurred. Proves capacity developed. Proves they're not controlled by wounds anymore, or at least that controlling is reduced enough that conscious choice for honoring you can consistently override automatic defending. The proof of work having occurred is massive, is them demonstrating they've done the thing that makes relationship possible, the thing defended people must do for partnership to work, the work of developing capacity beyond defended programming, the uncomfortable mirror. Turn if you're searching for proof. They love you to justify staying. Examine whether you're validating yourself or abandoning your needs. But examine why you're searching for proof. Why knowing they love you feels important. Why evidence of genuine love would affect your decision about staying. Because if relationship is meeting your needs, if partnership is reciprocal, if your well-being is being honored, you wouldn't be searching for proof of love. You'd know through experiencing, know through relationship working, know through needs being met, know through feeling loved in ways that prove themselves through lived experience. The fact that you're searching for proof reveals something, reveals relationship isn't working, reveals needs aren't being met, reveals you're seeking evidence of love to justify staying in insufficient relationship, seeking proof of feeling as reason to accept treatment that doesn't demonstrate feeling through consistent honoring. Stop searching for proof to justify staying. Stop seeking evidence of love as reason to tolerate insufficient partnership. Stop hoping proof they love you makes accepting insufficient treatment acceptable. They can love you genuinely, can lack capacity to honor love through sustained reciprocal partnership, can prove love exists, can fail to prove partnership works, can demonstrate authentic feeling, can demonstrate insufficient functioning, all simultaneously. Genuine love existing doesn't obligate staying, doesn't make insufficient partnerships sufficient, doesn't transform capacity lacking into capacity having, doesn't create functional relationship where functional relationship doesn't exist. Someone loving you genuinely, while being incapable of partnership, is still someone incapable of partnership. Love doesn't change incapacity. Love coexisting with incapacity just means they love you and can't honor love through functional relationship. Both true. Only second one determines whether staying serves you. Your needs matter more than their feelings. Your well-being matters more than evidence of their love. Your experience in relationship matters more than proof they care deeply. Stop prioritizing their feeling over your needs. Stop using evidence of love to justify accepting insufficient treatment. Stop searching for proof when you should be evaluating whether staying serves you. They love you. Relationship doesn't work. Both can be true. Only second one determines whether staying is right choice. Stop seeking evidence of love. Start evaluating relationship functionality. Start assessing whether partnership meets your needs. Start determining whether staying serves your well-being regardless of whether they love you. Love proves feeling. Doesn't prove relationship is sufficient. Use love to validate you're lovable. Don't use love to justify accepting insufficient love. When consistent sacrifice should inform, staying versus when it should inform, leaving. Understanding when proof of love indicates potential versus when it indicates insufficient foundation helps you evaluate whether love creates basis for staying. Consider staying if consistent sacrifice is accompanied by sustained therapeutic work, creating demonstrated increasing capacity over time. Consider staying if consistent sacrifice exists alongside evidence of sustained therapeutic work. Evidence they're in therapy with attachment specialist. Evidence therapy is ongoing for extended period, year minimum, multiple years better. Evidence therapeutic work is creating capacity development visible to you, visible through them becoming more consistently able to choose your well-being, more reliably able to sacrifice defended comfort, more capable of sustaining vulnerability instead of just accessing vulnerability occasionally, more able to maintain closeness during various conditions, stress, conflict, intimacy, everyday life, instead of just during crisis or good times. Evidence that consistent sacrifice is becoming more consistent, is expanding, is sustained under more conditions, is proving capacity, is developing, not just existing in limited form. If love plus sustained therapeutic work plus demonstrated increasing capacity are all present, if they love you and they're doing years of work, and work is creating visible, sustainable change, staying might be appropriate, might be them genuinely developing capacity to honor love through functional partnership, genuinely transforming defended position through professional intervention, genuinely becoming person whose love creates sustainable relationship instead of person whose love coexists with defended incapacity, but require all three, require love plus work plus demonstrated change. Love alone is insufficient. Work claimed without demonstrated change is insufficient. Love plus work without visible, sustainable capacity development over time is insufficient. All three must be present for staying to serve you. Otherwise, staying is accepting love that doesn't translate to functional partnership, is accepting genuine feeling that doesn't create reciprocal relationship, is accepting proof they love you without proof they can honor love through sustained available partnership. Leave if consistent sacrifice occurs only during crisis. Revealing love motivates effort only when losing you feels imminent, not sustainably. Leave if pattern is sacrifice happens during crisis, happens when relationship feels threatened, happens when you enforce boundary, happens when losing you feels imminent. Then sacrifice occurs. Then they choose your well-being. Then defended comfort gets overridden. Then therapy happens. Then closeness is maintained. Then vulnerability is expressed. Then presence during conflict occurs. But once crisis passes, once you soften boundary, once relationship feels secure, once losing you no longer feels imminent, sacrifice stops. Defended comfort returns. Therapy stops or becomes sporadic. Closeness becomes inconsistent. Vulnerability disappears. Presence during conflict becomes withdrawal. Pattern returns. The crisis-dependent sacrifice proves love motivates effort during crisis, doesn't motivate effort sustainably, creates them loving you enough to sacrifice when crisis forces sacrifice, but not loving you consistently enough to sacrifice when crisis isn't forcing. Crisis-motivated sacrifice proves love exists, proves they care enough that losing you creates urgency that overrides defending, but proves love isn't strong enough or capacity isn't developed enough to consistently override defending outside crisis. Proves sacrifice is crisis response, not transform capacity. Crisis response fades when crisis fades. Transformed capacity persists through crisis and calm. If sacrifice only happens during crisis, if choosing your well-being only occurs when relationship is threatened, capacity is crisis-dependent. Crisis-dependent capacity isn't sustainable capacity, isn't foundation for functional relationship, is them able to choose you when fear of loss forces choice, but unable to choose you consistently when security returns and choice isn't forced by crisis. Leave crisis-dependent sacrifice. Leave love that only motivates effort when losing you feels imminent. Require consistent capacity, not crisis response capacity. Require sacrifice that persists outside crisis. Require choosing that's sustainable, not fear-driven. Crisis proving love doesn't create relationship working, creates cycle of crisis, effort, security pattern, crisis. Leave the cycle. Require sustainable choosing. Also leave if sacrifice exists without therapeutic work, revealing willpower-driven change rather than capacity development through professional intervention. Leave if they're sacrificing without therapeutic work, without sustained professional intervention, without years with attachment specialist, without EMDR or somatic therapy, or parts work addressing childhood wounds, without evidence of genuine deep work creating capacity development. If sacrificing through willpower alone, through forcing themselves to choose your well-being, despite defended position remaining fundamentally unchanged, sacrifice is unsustainable. Is performance. Is them making themselves do what feels uncomfortable while psychology underneath remains defended. Performance-based change is fragile, lasts while effort is maintained, fades when effort becomes too costly or when relationship feels secure enough that effort isn't necessary for keeping you. Only therapeutic work creates sustainable capacity. Only professional intervention heals defended position enough that sacrifice stops being willpower-driven performance and becomes actual capacity. Only sustained work addressing wounds creates ability to choose your well-being without choice, costing enormous defended safety. Without work, sacrifice is temporary. Is them forcing behavior change without psychology change? Is unsustainable adjustment that will fade back to defended baseline once maintaining adjustment feels too difficult. If they're sacrificing without doing therapeutic work, leave. Leave, because sacrifice without work proves adjustment, not transformation. Proves temporary change, not sustainable capacity. Proves they love you enough to force different behavior, but not enough to do actual work developing different capacity. Love, creating willpower-driven sacrifice, isn't love creating capacity for partnership. Requires sustained therapeutic work translating love into capacity. Without work, love creates temporary sacrifice that fades. Leave temporary. Require sustainable. Require work. Without work, proving capacity development, sacrifice proves love without proving readiness. The permanent truth about what proves genuine love. They say they love you. Saying proves nothing. Words without demonstration are performance. They stay in relationship. Staying proves nothing. Presence without emotional availability is defended attachment, not love. They show jealousy. Jealousy proves nothing. Possessiveness is ego protection, not love. They return after withdrawal. Returning proves nothing. Pattern continuing through cycle doesn't prove love developed during distance. All signs people think prove love. None prove love. All compatible with defended attachment. All performable while remaining fundamentally defended. All ways of appearing to love without genuinely loving in ways that transcend defended self-interest. What proves genuine love? Consistent sacrifice of defended comfort for your well-being. Them repeatedly choosing your needs over their defended safety. Them pursuing therapy despite terror. Them maintaining closeness despite triggering. Them expressing vulnerability despite danger feeling. Them staying during conflict despite flight instinct. Them committing despite trapped feeling. All choices, all costing defended safety, all proving love is stronger than wounds, all demonstrating your well-being matters more than their defended comfort. Consistent pattern of sacrifice is only behavior that proves genuine love, only behavior that can't be performed while remaining defended, only behavior that costs defended safety enough to prove love transcends defended self-interest. Only proof that matters. Only evidence that distinguishes defended attachment from authentic love. But consistent sacrifice proving love doesn't prove capacity, doesn't prove relationship works, doesn't prove partnership is sustainable, doesn't prove love translates to functional relationship. They can love you genuinely through consistent sacrifice, can lack sustained capacity without therapeutic work, can prove love without proving readiness, can demonstrate feeling without demonstrating ability to honor feeling through years of reciprocal partnership. Love and capacity are different. Both require evaluation. Sacrifice proves love. Sustained therapeutic work plus demonstrated increasing capacity proves readiness. Require both. Don't accept love without capacity. Don't stay for genuine feeling without functional partnership. They love you, proven through sacrifice. Require they're capable of honoring love, proven through sustained work. creating demonstrated capacity development over years. Love without capacity is insufficient. Capacity without love is insufficient. Both required, both provable, both necessary for relationship working. Use consistent sacrifice to validate they love you. Use validation to require more. Require sustained therapeutic work. Require demonstrated capacity development. Require years, not months. Require sacrifice continuing outside crisis. Require choosing persisting through security, not just through fear of loss. Require all evidence. Require love proven through sacrifice, plus capacity proven through sustained work creating visible, sustainable change. Both or neither. Love alone doesn't serve you. Capacity alone doesn't serve you. Both together might serve you. Require both. Settle for neither. They prove love through consistent sacrifice, or they don't love you genuinely. They prove capacity through sustained therapeutic work, creating demonstrated change, or they're not ready, regardless of love. Both provable, both required, both necessary. Demand both. Accept nothing less. Love plus capacity equals potential partnership. Love without capacity equals genuine feeling that doesn't translate to functional relationship. Capacity without love equals functional ability that doesn't create authentic connection. Require both. Validate both. Accept only both. That's choosing correctly. That's requiring what actually serves you. That's using proof of love appropriately as validation of feeling that still requires proof of capacity before staying makes sense.